What's up, everybody? Yo, the other day I made a video and I was talking about the Melty Taylor Julio Cesar Chavez fight. And I wasn't talking about the fight as far as the outcome. I was talking about the fight as far as the styles are concerned. Melty Taylor is a guy that's tremendously fast. And when you fast, you could do what you want to do. You know, just like Roy Jones Jr., and Muhammad Ali, tremendously fast. They did everything wrong, but they were so fast, it didn't matter. You know, their speed made up for it. Now, Melty Taylor, let me see. Now, the guy like Larry Bird is slow in basketball. Larry Bird is slow, but he was always in the right place at the right time because he has a basketball mind. Julio Cesar Chavez is a guy that was slow, but he has a boxing mindset. Now, if you watch Julio Cesar Chavez, his feet is always moving, perpetual motion. When you move, you keep the guy in the back of his heels, and your punches don't hurt. Your punches are less effective when you backing up like that. And Melty Taylor didn't know how to fight backing up. Now, you know, we know who won the fight. It was controversial. There's nothing we can do to change this shit. The shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the outcome, but it's over with. But what I was saying is when Chavez punches, he's always moving his feet and he's constantly spinning the guy. You spin the guy. But I mean, when I say you spin the guy, you punch him like this. You got the guy and you punch him. You moving around him. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. You constantly moving the guy. And like the thing like Pernell Whitaker, I can't fight southpaw, but watch this. I'm not gonna move out the screen. This is how Pernell Whitaker does. He's constantly like, see, there, go out the screen. You constantly like, it's shit. Boxing is a science, man, and you gotta count. I mean, you counting in your head and shit. That's why Pernell Whitaker has such good defense. And that's why Floyd Mayweather has good defense. But Floyd Mayweather's defense is different from Pernell Whitaker's. Floyd Mayweather likes to go against the ropes. He likes to go against the ropes and he uses that as leverage to take a break and to spring off. Now, I know I'm going kind of fast, but like I was saying, if you watch the fight with Roberto Duran and Davey Moore, watch how Roberto Duran was spinning Davey Moore. He spent them when Duran was against the ropes. Davey Moore came to rush him. Duran pulled him in and spent him, and he put him up against the ropes. So you got to constantly move your feet. It's constantly moving your feet. You're constantly using perpetual motion. See what I mean? You constantly moving. And I said small steps. You don't take giant steps, because when you take giant steps, you got to start all over again. You got to close the distance first before you even start boxing again. That's why I be seeing guys moving around the ring and shit. That burns too much energy. Taking big steps. You take small steps. Look, watch, let me show you something. Look, watch me walk. Watch me walk. See my steps? I'm taking small steps. I don't walk like this. Nobody walks like that. So and when your legs are far apart like that, you can't punch. Look. When your legs are, this is why, like, when Floyd don't be hitting guys with hard right hands, because his feet be too wide apart and he be worried about getting away. He be worried about getting away first. That's why he don't be hitting them hard with them right hands, because he can't. Yeah, you can't hurt a guy with your feet like this. It's got to be up in here, Watch when Joe Louis be fighting. Joe Louis be like this. Well, you know, he don't do like that, but his feet are always right under his shoulder. That's what I mean. And that's why your punches are more effective when they're under your body. And that's why I say take small steps, not giant steps. If I take a giant step, then I gotta come back and start all over again. But if I take a small step, I can move and I can hit you back. So I'm like this. Wow. 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 You know, every time you move, you make the man pay for missing you. And that's what Chavez was doing to Melody Taylor. Every time Melody Taylor missed, Chavez made him pay for it. And that's why Chavez's punches were more effective. That's all I'm saying, all right? All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Check out my book, Corner Stores in the Middle of the Block. And check out my other one, Don't Beat Your Children or They'll Turn Out Like Me. Peace.